Alright guys, alright. Let's jump into it because we have a new patch for the PTU. And this patch has some pretty impressive things. And I'm really liking the sound of this patch. I'm going to jump in and start playing it right after this, guys. I do stream on Twitch. Please feel free to jump in, ask any questions that you may have regarding Star Citizen, or any topics you want to talk about, game related. So I'll put a link in the description below. Please go check me out on Twitch. I'm trying to grow my Twitch following. But let's jump into it. Let's talk about this patch because, like I said, it has some really good things that I'm interested in. So, for example, right, obviously testing focus, Asada Prada, contact party system updates, Caterpillar missions. We know what the testing focus is. Known issues. So there's a few. Duplicate static trains may appear at Lawville and New Babbage. Ground vehicles cannot be spawned at Outpost ASAP terminals, but can still be spawned at New Babbage, Lawville, and Levski. So if you need a ground vehicle, they're the three places to go. Players can be stuck when jumping over some railings. Ships can hitch or teleport when observing their motion. For ECN alerts, the rescued starfarer will sometimes circle endlessly after all waves are cleared. The player can spawn with their prison suit still on after ending their sentence. Being in a very large party can cause party markers to fail to appear when inside ships. If a player crashes while transitioning into prison, they will be unable to use their multi-tool. It's good that they're noticing that bug because it's quite of a pain in the butt. Players cannot see through the scope of the arrowhead or the P6LR when crouched. FOIP animations are not transmitting to others nearby. Cargo boxes left behind after a ship explodes appear to blink in and out while the player is moving. Player inner thought and interdiction service systems is offset in widescreen resolutions. Autopilot sometimes does not disengage after triggered by no-fly zones. And the heavy environmental suit armor blocks partitions of the Mobi-Glass. Right, so there are all the bugs they know about, which is, yeah, it's a little bit. There's other ones there that they haven't listed, but yeah, let's get them to fix those ones first. Featured updates, locations. They've added items to the commissary vending machines in prison. I really want to go and check that out, so I'm going to have to go back to jail. Gameplay. Made murder and inmate murder against party members to be automatically forgiven. Crashing a ship with players aboard will no longer award the pilot with a homicide crime stat. Improved landing areas checking for pad ramming infractions. Increase unlawful mission rewards by 50%. So weapons and items, they've updated the Haranite merit value on the prison kiosks, which is good because I thought it was pretty low. Added crypto keys to the Omega Pro kiosk. So ship and vehicles, they've lowered assistant gimbal speed. They've also removed the roll from axis rotation lock for SIPs and changed label of lock rotation to lock your pitch movement. Bug fixes. They fixed an issue that was causing duplicate static trains and elevators. Players should no longer get stuck on a loading screen when exiting prisons or respawning. Criminal database should now show the correct text when hacking prison records. The text pop-up while exiting the prison transport Caterpillar should now be correct. Fix multiple hairstyles showing up as bald while on character customizer. Fix missing server blades at the crash site for the scavenge relay mission from Colonevius. Oh, cool, it's still in there. Players should no longer be affected by strong winds when moving around on the two platforms at the central business district. I noticed this the other day, actually. Cargo boxes created from personal inventory should now be able to be sold at the commissary kiosks. Fixed an issue with personal inventory that allowed players to duplicate commodities. Fix multiple different sachet cubes, food items having the same texture when being eaten. Players should no longer get into a state where VoIP, group, party, ship, or proximity chat can be heard by everyone on the server. The Constantine Hurston recovery mission should now have a properly delivery destination tag. Ship should no longer be immediately destroyed on spawning at Area 18. Thank God. Armistice signs in Levski should now be fully covering all locations, including hangars and teachers' ship shop. I wonder if that was because of us last night. We might have gone down to teachers' ship shop and caused havoc. But anyway, while setting a Cutler's Red ICU bed as a respawn point, the player should no longer be teleported back to the bed after a few seconds when leaving the bed after a respawn. I'm noticing I'm getting that with like normal beds too. But anyway, see if that's fixed in the new patch. That might be an unintentional fix. They might have fixed it from the ICU, but it also fixed beds. Escaping prisoner bounty assignment missions should no longer be issued for prisoners that have left the server. Players should no longer be killed after moving from their ship when pad ramming another player. Fixed an issue causing several OSA rover vehicles to spawn on top of each other inside the garages above the prison shafts. Now they've also fixed 3 main thread deadlocks. They fixed 3 server crashes, 3 client crashes, and they also fixed a client crash fix for party leader launch into PU. So, at the end of the day, what's my view on all this? I like it. I like the patch. Obviously, the big thing here is the Area 18. That's obviously big, so now we can go back to Area 18. Obviously, also, no longer get stuck in loading screens, exiting prisons. That's obviously great. Respawning. I know one of my mates, Ferret, had that last night. It was a little bit frustrating. But also the big thing here, the real big thing, is that they've gone through and they've made murder and inmate murder against party members be automatically forgiven, and crashing a ship with players aboard will no longer award the player with a homicide stat. I don't know about the last one so much, but the first one is definitely a welcome change. So, yeah, I like it. I like this patch. Obviously, like I say, I'm going to jump in. I'm going to start playing it right after this goes live. So please, obviously, feel free to jump over in Twitch and obviously ask any questions you may have in the Twitch chat, or just chat about the game in general, whatever it may be. Apart from that, guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below regarding this patch. Personally, I'm giving it 2 thumbs up. There are other things that need to be fixed. For example, they need to obviously fix the prison uniform. There was also a bug where you were losing your armor. If you were to be sent to prison, you'd lose what armor you were initially sent in with. So that kind of sucks. There are other bugs as well that were somewhat annoying. I can't think of them off the top of my head right now. But there are other bugs around. So, guys, obviously, look, if you are playing the PTU, issue council. Just issue council and also upvote things as well. Click the icon reproduce if you can reproduce the bug, because when it gets to 10 or more, then CIG know it's definitely a bug and it's not just someone doing something wrong. So that is definitely a key. Apart from that, guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. I like it. I like this patch. It has some quality of life improvements that we're waiting for, and it also fixes some bugs. But let me know what your thoughts are, and we'll see you guys in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great night, and enjoy.